Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got A-Train. Falls out there with clutch, and it's Bone in at the point. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Cunningham on the wing.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Five to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's A-Train. Bone passes to A-Train. Pass to Fall. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Here's Bone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Cunningham. It's tipped.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to A-Train. Here's Fall. Here's A-Train. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out to the right wing. Fall passes to Clutch. Wallace outside. Now, here's Thompson. Here's Sheridan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's A-Train. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss. Some potential alterations. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Nice move. Duren pulls it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Wallace with the ball. Last time out, he had 13 points. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Thompson inside. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Los Angeles on D. They trail by 1. Here's Ivy. A-Train pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Jalen Duren is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Good on both. Now Shepard. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's A-Train going inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Shepard. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Mitchell. Both good from the line that time. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Detroit making a switch. Mitchell's checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Fall. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fall's got 5 points so far. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's A-Train over Ivy. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Fall. Clutch out there with A-Train. And it's Bone in at the 1 spot. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Here's A-Train. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Clutch, covered by Cunningham. Pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 5. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ivy with it. Lets it go from deep. Fall with the rebound. Here's A-Train. Ivy defending. Sweet move. A-Train can't get it to drop. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham passes to Holland. Pistons passing it around. Ivy on the wing. He has yet to score. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Lakers, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The offensive rebound. Clutch the pass to A-Train. Pass to Fall. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Thompson right side. Pass to Ivy. Here's Sheridan. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Here's A-Train, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Asar Thompson. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the shot goes in. There's a minute left now here in the second. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Bone. Here's Fall. Defended by Duren. Fall passes to A-Train. To the wing on the left. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Ivy. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Detroit with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. For the East, Evan Mobley.
You know.
And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A-Train has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Wallace is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Thompson. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Wallace looking for an opening. Bone with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Fall. Here's Bone. Wallace covering. Here's Bone. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
A moment here to see some numbers for A-Train. Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Here's Bone. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Inside, stolen away. Pass to A-Train. The shot off that time. Great defense that time from Duren. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Cunningham. They need this one. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Sheridan. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wallace outside. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Here's Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Here's Clutch. Covered by Cunningham. Pistons trail by 4. On the wing, Wallace. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for him. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A-Train, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A-Train with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Now, here's Duren. He's covered closely. Mitchell is double. Here's Wallace. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got 7 points.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Pistons making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Pass to Holland for the lead. Another 3 for Detroit.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
.34 seconds left to play here in the third. That one falls. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Shepard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's A-Train. Clutch the pass to A-Train. Over Shepard. A-Train can't get it to drop. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Pistons have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Detroit as they end the third quarter on a... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Clutch. A-Train is out there with Fall, and it's Bone in at the point guard. And stolen by Ivy. Now Detroit moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during this young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Got a hand on it. In the corner, Ivy with it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's Holland. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Clutch, covered by Mitchell. Fires for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, great response from Ivy, matching the triple.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Bone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ron Holland. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the threes. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Lakers trail by 8. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Fall. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Wallace. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers working the ball around now. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Clutch can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Three-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The shot by Thompson, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Bone. And he lays it straight in. Bone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Cunningham. Wallace left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to A-Train. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Wallace. Thompson outside.
Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game. Here's A-Train. He's covered by Thompson. A-Train, good. Here's Wallace. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here are the Pistons. Pass to Duren. Here is Cunningham. It's intercepted. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they